Hello, Leos, and welcome to your October 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega, and Icarus, the African Grey in the background here. He's very eager for your reading, apparently. So, that said, Leos, welcome. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, so keep what does and leave the rest. I'm going to be taking a look, Leos, this month at your overall challenges, your advice, your overall advice, and your potential outcomes, tying in the bottom of the deck with the final 5 cards for a clarification and just continuation of whatever messages need to be there. And I'm going to add in your energy for the month and your partner's energy, or partner-to-be's, or whoever you wish to be questioning about at this time. Take it how it resonates again, and don't make it fit if it doesn't for a particular individual. So, Leos, you can see me tonight live at Villagio Strega if you'd like a free personal reading, a live tarot or oracle reading of that time. I'm breaking out the Halloween deck here for some fun. Maybe the Lisa Parker Tarot Familiar deck and some other stuff here. Just to have a good time and, you know, see what comes through that way. I'll probably be on for an hour or two at best. Enjoy, you know, that's all I can say. It's new energy. We're coming to the closing of the lunar cycle here for the year, calendar year, in the month of October. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And keep in mind, guys, Mercury's still in retrograde. Actually, 6 of them went retrograde yesterday, I believe, or maybe it was the day before. So until about the 18th or 19th of the month, you can anticipate, dear Leos, connections from the past being made, mechanical things breaking down, technological issues for sure, and communication is a big one. You know, whether it's, again, somebody coming back from the past to say hello, or a lot of someone's even, or even simply communication breaking down in order to get to a better place. All together, Icarus is certainly very good at communicating here, but it's dusk too, so even the little birds are chattering with this one. Anyways, Leo, bear that in mind. Don't make any big decisions. Kind of take time to reflect on things before you make any decisions, for sure. Don't sign any big major legal contracts or anything like that, although sometimes, like myself, retrograde's usually really good for me. So it's the rest of the time, sometimes things suck. See how it resonates. Here we go, Leos. Let's get to your reading. Again, challenge, advice, and potential outcome for Leos on the collective already. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of energetic shifts going on when I see that happen with the cards. Much better. When they don't want to go to back together is really when it's a problem. It looks like it's clearing out. Whatever it is, it's clearing out energetically. Give it a little wave through the sage. Here we go. What messages may I please have permission to read for Leos? Something coming to a end, a completion of a cycle here, Leos, for sure, with that 10 of Swords energy. See what the advice is in regards to it. Now, upright, reverse. Upright, reverse, upright. Okay. Got it. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Let's talk about you. What's Leo's energy for the month of October, please? Ooh. Queen of Swords. Leo's partner, person. Thank you very much. On a new path with the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Leos, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Now, 7 of Pentacles is a wonderful energy for those who are just doing what they gotta do, the daily grind kind of thing, not making any big decisions, which is really the focus I feel here for the month of October for you guys anyways, because you're healing in some fashion. You're healing your heart, it looks like, this month here, Leos. It's the energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so it's a very grounded, very stable. It's not necessarily like a ton of money coming in or anything like that, but it's definitely maintaining. It's definitely the energy of doing what one has to do to pay the bills, to make sure things are okay, they have food, all that stuff in their life. So basic needs are covered. What it also is the determined spirit. This individual probably planted this crop that they're sowing in those pentacles from, right? So it's knowing when to harvest, knowing when to gather, as much as it is about knowing when to cut your losses in a situation. And I feel that's really more the energy of this card is trying to represent here for you guys. We'll return to this portion of the reading in just a moment. For now, Leos, let's get to this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the challenge. Pretty brutal, right? There may have been some harsh words, hurt emotions, a lot of drama going on in your life here, Leos. It looks like maybe some confusion, maybe some worrisome thoughts, definitely some doubts, some fears. The battle is over, however, though, and all you can do is pick up the pieces, gather your swords, gather your thoughts, collect yourself here, and move on. That's what this is indicating. It's time for a change. There's something happening in your life now where you're being guided. You don't need to worry about the past anymore. What's done is done. It's time to move forward in your life. That's your challenge. What is your advice? Is the Nine of Pentacles energy. Love these cards. Nine of Pentacles. This is Los Scarabaeo's Tarot Mucha deck, by the way. It's one of my favorite decks out there. But Nine of Pentacles energy is the card of self-reliance. It's the card of independence. It's really beautiful energy. It's also about health, like really focusing on one's health. And in your case, it might have something to do with mental health as much as it is emotional health and physical health here, Leos. And I say that because this Nine of Pentacles, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They've worked damn hard to get what they have. They've persevered through the hard times, did what they had to do over here, like that Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like this is saying like, okay, we're finally reaping in the rewards to this independent state now. Maybe some of you are just getting out of a relationship and you're moving out on your own, and you're trying to create a space for yourself that's loving and nurturing, a healthy environment. This independent individual, again, has worked hard for those coins. So they're able to treat themselves now and then. They're able to indulge a little bit here and there. They surround themselves with things like plants and animals to provide creature and living comfort in their environment. Again, really feel like it's returning to one's health or taking one's health really seriously, especially when it comes to matters of the heart or emotions here, as well as being financially independent for you, Leos. What's your potential outcome? Well, some of you are definitely healing from a heartbreak. There could have been a third-party relationship, or there could have been some sort of grief, loss, sorrow, sadness, self-harming beliefs or thoughts you were having here that you're finally getting to a point where, like, I have to resolve this issue within myself. Again, recognizing that there's a completion here, that some sort of trauma, even I'm really feeling, is coming to an end. Some sort of heartbreak. Could be a third-party relationship that some of you were in here, Leos, but you're finally realizing that the best love you can give yourself at this time is your self-love. Is paying attention to your own needs, your own health at this time as well. What's your energy? You need to be a little tough love, right? Maybe it's a little tough love with yourself or that individual you were dealing with. This is the Queen of Swords. She commands integrity, honesty, clarity, good communication are her attributes. She's very keen in her intelligence, very thoughtful queen. She's a little bit cold at times, right? There, Leos, because she's seen her share of sorrows. Indeed, if you were someone who's kind of like coming out of this traumatic event, this, and again, matters of the heart is what I'm really picking up here. This is you saying, you know what, I just need some time to myself. I'm not trying to avoid anyone, although it may seem that way to others. But right now, don't come to me with no bullshit because I don't have time for it, is really her energy. She's pretty badass. Can be a little bit barbaric. Can be stubborn, especially if she's in reverse. But she's open to that communication as long as it's honest. Your partner, or the person you're dealing with here, Leos, is on a new opportunity. This could be one of time. This could be one of finance. But they've been given a gift, perhaps, by the divine. And in exactly that order. And they're walking down this new path here. They're seeing what's on the horizon, seeing where it leads. Maybe their abundance is just beginning. But there's something new and wonderful, and maybe a gift of finance that just comes through to them. Maybe it's the first time, perhaps, that they've had a lucky break for this. So they're not really focused right now on the heart or your personal emotional status right now. They're focused on their finance and new beginnings for themselves. Again, Seven of Pentacles energy, working hard to maintain, doing what one has to do. Judgment is out. Judgment is the calling to take action to something, to face some sort of reality within ourself here. Let me just pull these down a little bit more. To face some sort of reality within ourself or our environment that we really need to deal with, like square in the face with, like head on with. And what that brings about is forgiveness, perhaps, and letting go of judgments of self-criticism, which could also be this Three of Swords energy, self-criticism, things that limit our self-growth, because we don't want to let go of the past, or we don't want to let go of this belief. The Angel of Mercy is out, indicating like, hey, now is the time to deal with this. And while others may be fearful, it may be your chance to kind of like stand up and say, this is who I am, this is what I believe, please forgive me for it if I'm wrong. That kind of energy. Deal with the emotional issue for sure. You may be going through some sort of a spiritual awakening, and indeed I feel like you are, especially with these two cards now coming out together. I have the Hanged Man out now. Hanged Man is indeed that moment of pause and reflection in your life where there's no forward movement in a situation, right? There's a time out of sorts where you can't do anything because Spirit, for lack of a better phrase, has your hands tied behind your back. They've suspended you so that way you can get a new perspective. This is illumination. This is the card of illumination and spiritual growth. The Queen of Wands is out now, and she represents vitality and passion, pursuing what it is you're passionate about. She, of course, is a fire sign, so she could have this could be, of course, your own energy here, Leos. Perhaps you're coming to some sort of realization, what it is that you truly desire, what it is that's really meaningful for you, and what it is that you're passionate about. It could be a new project, it could be an individual, but it's transformative energy. The Queen herself is a very honorable queen. She's very loyal to her king. She's got a little bit of mystery, and she's very pretty in the face when it comes to physical features. With your final card here, I have the Six of Cups out. Now, this represents either children or some sort of childhood nostalgia. This could even be, dear Leo, someone from the past returning. There could be communications from the past, and an individual who may surprise you with their interest or their desire or something they want to talk about during the month of October. But it's a pleasant surprise. I don't feel anything negative from this energy at all. In fact, this may lead to a higher commitment with this Taurus energy out of the Hierophant. For you down the road. But for now, it's just a simple, no surprise communication during retrograde from someone from the past. Okay, let's look at the Archangel Messages and see what they have to say. For Leos, well, that was easy. On the collective. Perfect. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind here, Leos, and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So again, for some of you, I really get a strong sense of, like, maybe you're moving in, like you've been counseled in some sort, and maybe you're moving into a position of like facilitating meetings or what you've learned in some fashion. It's almost like an energy of I've had to turn away from this situation so I could grow. I could learn more about myself, and those that helped me along the way, I'm giving back to in like a community sense with this. Now, that's not necessarily coming out in the cards. It's just what I'm picking up intuitively for you guys. But it's nothing that's going to happen right away either. So it may be more towards the end of the month that this is happening for a particular Leo out there. But truly closing out one cycle and nurturing yourself and living your best independent and abundant life, it feels like, for sure here, Leos. Let's get a crystal card. And if you haven't already, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share my videos. Give me a shout out. Leave me a comment. I do respond within 48 hours. Come and see me tonight at 8 p.m. on Villagio Strega if you want a free personal reading. And your card is Magnesite. Now, I have some of this real close by, I think. Here it is. Funky, funky little stone. Thank you, Icarus. I'm sure it's the polish that gave it that gloss to it, but it's like brains. It's really weird. It's a really cool stone. Okay, what the hell is it? Magnesite. Thank you, Icarus. It's a heady magnesite. Oh my God, if it's not the dog, it's the bird. Heady magnesite is a magnesium carbonate crystal, thank you, Icarus, that ranges in color from clear to porcelain white, to off pink to sepia toned. It's sometimes grooved, brain-like appearance, mimics its cerebral energy. Who needs it? Intellectuals and Aquarians. Where to put it? Wherever you go to quiet the mind or wake the fuck up. When to use it? When you're just too smart. When you're just too smart for your own good. When you're completely lost in your thoughts, or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it, or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it, as in your mind, who's boss there, Leo, with magnesite. Get your mind right is the message of magnesite. Get your mind right. Leos, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope to see you soon. And I should be here with the extended readings, or the bonus readings rather, within the next week or two, based on how many likes or how many views rather I get for each sign here. I base it off of that each month. Blessed be, Leos. Take care.